they've sold more than 70 million records worldwide. They've won 4 Grammys, and they created incredible hits like Waterfalls. I love that one. I might start singing if you're not careful. But they've also sold No Scrubs and I'm Pretty, and I can't sing that one as well.
No, don't do those.
Waterfalls one is the one that gets in your brain,
They
isn't
can't
it?
get out.
Yeah.
Love it. TLC also made history when they became the first girl group to have an album sell 10 million copies now, to mark 25 years since the release of Crazy Sexy Cool. They're back with a one-off show in London. Before we speak to Chilli from the band, lovely to see her this morning, let's take a look at some of TLC's greatest hits.
They all got my shoulders going.
Everyone's shoulders are going.
Everyone's shoulders are going. TLC's Chilli joins us from LA. You can't help but move when you hear your songs, can you?
Were you guys doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
so,
were.
That's what was happening?
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. We don't do it as cool as you,
I just
Chilli.
did it.
Chilli.
Yeah,
so
just look like we're shrugging a bit.
Chilli,
you do it brilliantly.
The Waterfalls dance, there's a bit of history to that, isn't it? Because did it come from where you all grew up, the three of you?
Yeah, it was born from a dance called the Bankhead Bounce. It goes like this, but we had to slow it down, you know, for Waterfalls and put a little lean to it, yeah.
And get a little groove and get a little lean.
Yeah.
I think it looks a little bit manic when we do it, speed it up. It's still such I mean, I think one of the things that we're sitting down and we've been listening to a lot of your music because we knew you were coming on today, that it's just so timeless, isn't it? Sometimes music can date and be specific to a decade or an era, but your music still resonates now, it still feels very current.
It's definitely a blessing because when you're in the studio working, you hope and you pray that you have timeless music, and you don't know at the time. Only time can tell you that. So it's been a lot of years later, and people still love the song. I think the lyrical content is what so many people can relate to and understand. So that helps too.
It was groundbreaking lyrical content, wasn't it? Because it was one of the first songs to address HIV and the disease and drug addiction and, you know, subjects that aren't traditionally, actually, especially back then, the subject of pop songs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's one of the main things, you know, people love about us is just all around the authenticity that we have when we perform, you know, when it comes to the lyrical content of our records and stuff. So, but it's not preachy, you know, it comes across in a fun way, you're jamming, but, you know, you have some really good lyrical content.
Now, we were hoping T-Boz would be with you as well this morning, but we understand that one of her kids isn't well. Is everything okay?
Yeah, she's gonna be okay. She had to take her daughter to the ER, so, you know, when that happens, you know, you have to put mommy hat on.
Yeah. Well,
that's priority.
Send her our best. I think one of the things that not surprised me, but of course the band has been such a huge success, but you went through the tragedy of losing Lisa in the car crash. And, you know, at certain stance, did anybody ever, you never replaced her, you never thought, let's get another voice, let's get a third singer. Did anyone ever try to sort of say, you know, TLC needs to be 3 people, or were the two of you always adamant that actually, do you know what, she's still here in spirit, we don't need another person to fill her boots?
Right. Oh, yeah, we heard that from so many people, actually a lot of people in the business. That surprised us more than anything, but the fans, not so much, you know, but it was never, ever a thought, you know, for us to replace her because no one in TLC can be replaced. You know, no one could fill those shoes. And so I think that it took a while for people to get it, you know, like, what are they going to do now that she's not here? But, you know, these last few years of touring, always keeping Lisa's memory alive through us, you know, we don't mute out her raps or anything like that. And the fans love it. So it's no replacing. We weren't always able to record at the same time, but, you know, she was very much a part of that. And even when it came down to photo shoots and things like that we had to do, because she spent a lot of time at LaFace, you know, working there. And that is when we begged L.A. Reid to approve the budget for Waterfalls. It was written on he says he still has it. Like, we got this big poster, and we wrote out how much it was going to cost, and we begged, please, 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 please approve this, and you'll see that it's worth it and all that. And so the rest is history.
Amazing. So 25 years since Crazy, Sexy, Cool. You're back here in the UK for a one-off performance.
Yes.
Do you love performing here?
Absolutely.
What are the UK audiences like?
Super wild. And so much energy. The love is just outpouring, and we love it. And it seems like the last few times that we've been over there, the weather has been spectacular.
Right, well, we need you here now because it's rubbish. It's really cold and wet and grey.
You're obviously a good omen, a good talisman.
Get yourselves over
Yes.
here ASAP.
Yeah.